What is up, guys? Today we're gonna go do the wiring on the mud truck. Hopefully that shit comes out right. I don't want to have to deal with it, but it is what it is. So, right now, we're just going to ground the block to the battery and to the frame, so that way anything that's hooked to the block that's grounded, like the starter, has proper conductivity. And after we do that, the distributor has an ignition coil wire that requires 12 volts of power for it to turn on. And we're going to run that on a switch. Alright guys, so we got the ground from the motor to the battery, ground from the battery to the frame. This goes inside because we run that inside so that way we could make sure that we have a decent continuity to the accessories and whatnot inside. I'll hold this for a second. So we got our gauge set up, which zeroes out, and this is just to connect. So anywhere on the block I should be able to get a zeroed out reading, which is what I'm getting.
That's fucking dope, bro. I'm the newbie.
Sweet.
Just fucking taking shit apart.
Good. So this is what we've got. This wire is going to go straight to the battery, to our main power. On, off, accessory is going to be the fan and whatever else he wants to hook up to. Engine start.
Huh?
I have this big switch, which is the main, running over to this power bank that I created. So whenever that main switch is live, this whole power bank gets power. So if you want to hook anything to this power bank, that turns on whenever the main switch turns on, such as lights or whatever, you can hook it to this. Then I have, which is this wire, then I have these two wires technically hooked to this same switch over here, because whenever this switch turns on, that turns the board on, which also connects the whole everything on that board, which sends power to these two wires, which go to this switch, which allow you to control separate things on switches. Even though you have this power board that has the whole thing hooked up to it, whole power going to it, I still have this, which is switches. So we're gonna hook a fan to this, so that way you can turn it off whenever you go in the water. So that way you don't, shred your fan housing or your blades on your fan. So that way, because if water gets in there, it's gonna shred them. And then you gotta push to start, and then we'll be done. We also got to hook up our power to our distributor, which is a HEI system, and then we'll be good. Yay! It's running. Got an oil pressure reading, temperature reading, gauge reading, temperature reading, switch panel works, hub's working.
No power steering. Beating him, boy.
I think it's this next red turn left.
That's right. You can turn your fans on.